Hello all. Right, this is one for Mr. Andrea and Basim Belenda. Basim, I know you're overdue this one. So they said, what about going part-time on the CX? Right, there's nothing stopping you going part-time on the CX, but I wouldn't necessarily advise it. Although there is a caveat with this. The problems you got is this. You're not going to get any cheaper because there's no way you can prove to them that you're only going to be working half the hours. It's a bit like when you turn around and say, well, look, I'm in Norwich, so I want it cheaper because there's not so many jobs in Norwich. You get your first job out of Norwich into London, then you spend all week running around London and then go back to Norwich. There's no way they can ever police it. So it's not like you say, well, unless I suppose they ever set a system up where the app would only act for certain periods of time, but that doesn't work because you don't know when you're going to be part-time when the job overruns. So you're going to be paying full money for the app. You're also going to be paying the van. If you're going to lease it, you ain't going to get it part-time. You're going to go... your insurance is going to be full-time, so all your costs are going to be full-time. So although you're only working for half the time because you've got another job, all the costs that are actually attached to your membership of the CX, the van, the insurance, all that kind of stuff, the membership is the full-time membership. Secondly, if you get a job going out, there's very little chance you get a job coming back. So say for example, you're going to do part-time, you finish at 3 o'clock, you're going to jump on it at 3 o'clock. You get one job at 4 o'clock and you're picking up in London and you're going up to, I don't know, Kettering. You get it off by about 7, 8 o'clock, it's no jobs. Because most of the jobs run Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. You get the odd one at the weekend, tends to be airport jobs, but not many. Same again, if you think, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work I'm going to do my Monday to Friday job, and I'm going to work Saturday, Sunday on the CX, won't be many jobs. Even if you've got like a shift work, so you're off Thursday and Friday, you could do that. One of our drivers, Baba, he does that. He works at the airport, and when he's not at the airport, he goes out running in his van. But yeah, but he's kind of on our system, so it's not quite the same, like, you know, and that's all winding itself up anyway. The only other way you could do it part-time is if you got it, say, like your brother's there, or something like that, and you say to your brother, right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the work from like 7 in the morning till about lunchtime, and then he's going to go in the van, and he's going to do the van from lunchtime, and he's going to go from like 12 o'clock through to about 7 o'clock at night and come home, and we split the costs. The only problem with that is what happens when you're up in the morning and you go, right, okay, I'm going to do my first job, I'm picking up in Heathrow, I'm going to Manchester. He's sitting home at 12 o'clock going, where's my van? You're up in Manchester. So it doesn't work right. I don't want to put anybody off, and you can do it. Everybody does the CX their own way. But from the actual point of view of actually, you know, taking money, then you're looking at the full amount of overheads for half the work. Now, I'm sure that I've got this wrong. I normally have, and there will probably be a load of comments going, well, I run part-time and I do it this way. In which case, we can all have a little big discussion about it on Sunday. But in my professional opinion, and I'll never steer you wrong, I would say if you're going to run part-time, it's possibly, look into it deeply. It really is a full-time thing. For me, it's a full-time thing. When I was running in a van, I was up at 4 in the morning. I was running till, like, you know, till the last job finished, Monday to Friday. Now I'm in the truck, they limit me. But yeah, I would say it's more of a full-time thing. Having said that, one of the guys did say, and I'll drag this up on Sunday as well, apparently they are offering a very good deal at the moment. He said, and don't quote me on this because I don't know, you just have to ring them. He said at the moment they're offering 15 months for 750 quid plus the VAT, which I believe is £900 finished. I don't know if that's true or not. But apparently one of the guys, and I'll bring that one up on Sunday when I know his name. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for the fork truck driver to come back off of his lunch break, and then I can get loaded and go home. So that's what I shall do. Do what I always do. Take care, take money.